Hello everyone. I'm getting started soon. I'm still doing some stuff over here on the internet side of things. Give me a minute. Yeah, I'm opening up. Yep, he hasn't taken a single one. Yeah, there's a Club Cadet I think I would like to get replaced. Or fixed for me. You can have the other 4. Yeah, something. Something repaired. But anyway, with that being said, I appreciate everybody stopping by. I know it's been a long intro thus far, but we'll get through it. I'm not really going to do much. I got home from work because I knew they needed a lot of help. And I just hate working 5 days in a row. So, 4.5 days in a row, I can deal with. All right. Especially when I can get some sleep and be active instead of just being all groggly for the first 3 hours of work, hating my life. So going in at midnight to 6 a.m. didn't seem that bad. Just it was something I was willing to do. And boy, oh boy, did they need some help. We'll put it that way. I got in there at midnight and they're like, dude, we showed up and like 4 o'clock trucks weren't even ready and their shift starts at 6. So they didn't even get like 4 o'clock trucks out until like 8 o'clock or some shit like that. And there's all the bosses on the floor just running through inventory, like doing some craziness. And I'm like, okay, I'll just stay out of their way. Yeah, they had a bad night last night. It was kind of funny. Well, but somehow the sun still shines in the morning, bro. At about like 5 a.m., sun's like right there. You can't stop it. What is this? We can stop the sun. What is this? Superman 3 or 4? I think that thing would explode long before it ever hit the sun.
Welcome to the stream today. Please note that some of the content shared here might include copyrighted material used under the doctrine of fair use. This content is being used for purposes such as criticism, commentary, comedic purpose, news reporting, teaching, mentorship, or research based on the internet character before you. Here's what you should know. Purpose and character of NeMoZGameZ uses material that is transformed or repurposed in some way, adding new expression or meaning, and might be educational, funny, or informative. We strive here at NeMoZGameZ to use works that can be factual, comedic, fictional, AI-driven, and or highly creative. Only the necessary portions of the work are used to achieve this purpose, not the entire work. Using this content does not harm the potential market for or value of the original work, as our use is non-commercial and transformative. If you are the copyright holder and believe your material is being used inappropriately, please contact us directly. We respect all intellectual property rights and will respond with any legitimate claims of infringement. Thank you for watching. And remember, this stream is meant to add criticism, commentary, entertain, educate, be comedic, and share information in a fair and respectful manner. This disclaimer, I hope, will and or protect NeMo's games under the fair use provision.
Hi, can I please speak to Steven Sassafras? I went to the dentist and they told me this number to call.
Somebody's pulling your leg.
No, my leg's okay. It's my teeth that hurt. He said...
Sorry, I'm still over here pressing buttons. Oh, who's what? Boop boop. Later, Tong. Don't have a rough day. Well, Tong deserves some condolences because apparently his whole family is in town for his dad's memorial remembrance. So he's gonna have a full house. Oh shoot. Yes, 5's in the chat. No wonder why that's not working, because I was numbnuts and didn't plug this up right. Let's see if it'll get piped through now. I know, right? Let's see if this will work. I don't know. Oh, it might if I actually, like, complete the loop. You know... There's cords everywhere. Okay, let's see if it'll complete the loop now. There it goes. I got it to complete the loop. Okay, you are now sassafras, because we have made it to the 10-minute marker.
Did you play the disclaimer?
Of course I did.
Because I'm here to talk shit.
And a lot of it, because it's Sunday morning and he doesn't have to go to work.
I don't have to work today. Yesterday. I just thought it was funny that, like, my boss, because we met at the door yesterday morning, dude. And she was like, why the fuck did you agree to work on Saturday? I'm like, bro, because shit needs to get done.
Yeah.
You know? Why do you work on Saturdays? Knowing her answer. She fucking works Tuesday through Saturday.
Oh, because it's her normal shift. That's why.
Yeah, it's her normal shift. I work Monday through Friday.
So yeah, apparently my days are off and I'm not going to be here for the dev live stream. Boo hoo 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 hoo. I'll have to rely on watching it at work on the Wi-Fi. And I think Lee, by the way, I already know what I'm doing on this account. Brain up.
Finally figured it out.
Well, Vespers finally hit the daily rollover. I was watching somebody else's stream at like 3 a.m. when it rolled over. And I'm like, yay, Vespers came up. So, library, descendants, not owned. I got Daya already on the cooker, so I'll have her. The only one that I haven't built or have parts for being built is Freyna. And then all of these other ones that I don't have, like Ajax, I could go get Ajax. We could probably hunt some of this down. Because it's Sigma Sector drop-off. I just been playing the other one. Isolated Desert, and not collecting his parts. But, oh, they replaced the pink particles with the Veil Dust. That's what they did. Cute. But after I get Ajax and Freyna cooked up, those are the last. I now finally have to open up the new stuff to get the other ones. Kind of crazy.
Right.
Kind of crazy. And then I'm going to put, I don't want to put 7 on the cooker at one time. Because then I'll just have some empty slots until I can, or some used up slots until I can rotate them all out.
Hi, Pooper.
Because I don't even have that many slots right now. Here, we'll send you an invite because I'm in the wrong tab. I meant to go to, put it again. Here. So I've got room for 3. I'm still thinking I can get rid of Serena because I can just easily build her. Yesa, I guess she can go. Lepic, I think you can go because I'm oh, I still need to level up Nell. Sorry, buddy. Kept my starting descendant too long. All right, so now I got 5. I can put 5 on the cooker at once. Sure, apply that. And even though I catted Valby, I don't know. I don't know. I probably should keep her. Probably should keep her. I'm thinking about not needing Nell either. Thinking about not even needing her. But let's go get some Freyna, shall we?
I'm Eckert from Data Intelligence. How can I help you?
What?
Let's go. Let's throw it on anyway.
I think it's funny how my dog, when she gets super excited to go outside, she'll start running sideways.
Oh yeah, skipping.
You know, yeah. We'll skip by. I'll start doing my outdoor stuff. I'll holler at you a little bit later, bro. Work tonight?
Yeah, I gotta go to work tonight.
I'll holler at you a little later.
It's my regular work week, so I'm supposed to work 4 days in a row. And then I have to put that 5th day in somewhere, but we'll just see where it falls, because I might pull the same trick and only work 6 hours out of that 5th day instead of a full 5th day. I don't know.
I'll text you.
Okay. Let me know what's up. Hang on a second. I gotta say something over here in Corbin's chat. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Wait a minute. I haven't checked them in a while. I'm almost done with the gun grind. I've got like 5 left to do. Hey, I think I got a shot in. So I'm sitting here grinding out this new account, and I just want to see how easy it is before I even have to break the threshold. I'm even kind of toying with the idea of just building those descendants, leveling them up in 400% before I really crank out. Just do all the mastery rank at once. I'll probably be at like 30, 31, something like that.
Everything for you.
And I was thinking about making a video on that, on those shape stabilizers in the ETA shop. I was thinking about it tonight while I was at work. Like, I could easily just... Should be a pretty quick, like, edit, you know what I mean? I think I got enough formulated sentences in my head about what to say, kind of like the Battle Pass video. Okay, then. Oh, LBG, what's up? How's it going, buddy? It's going good, man. I'm playing another account because it's not that I'm bored. I just really wanted to see what the newer player experience was like and how easily this is done. Ugh. Granted, I'm still throttled by like 10 descendant slots, but. Go away. Not owned. You can, without ever having to break Mastery rank 18, you can pretty much get every character but Harris, Etsimo, Eugen, and like that's it. You know what I mean? You can farm everything between Void Vessel 400 and Sigma Sector. Now I really haven't like gone through the guns yet, because I'm too busy working on the other crappy gun grind over here. But maybe 40 hours, 100 hours if you put in absolutely all the guns and five unique abilities for each, or yeah, 5 copies of each, maybe. Whereas when the game started, it was like, you know, 300 hours and you're still hunting for pieces. 500 hours and you still don't know. I went straight for an S. I went straight for an S. And she showed up on HQ orders, so I didn't even have to work, I didn't even have to grind for it, like the hard way. Like at all. So, and what I mean by that is obviously I'm throttled by catalysts, right? So she's got 14. And I'm really careful like who I want to keep on the list, you know, right now. Because of, again, I'm only throttled by 10 descendant slots. I just want to say like, hey, you can get through everything with 10 descendant slots as long as you know who you want to play with. You know, pick a couple of mains at first, but eventually play with everybody. Because you kind of have to anyway. So we're going to make it work. I don't know what this list is going to get trimmed down to just yet. But this is my, so far, who I'm keeping. I still don't know if I need Nell anymore, as from a practical standpoint, right? Because we're not doing encrypted vaults anymore. We really don't have to. The only reason why we did that was for Energy Activator, the copper coil or whatever. And aside from her just being her, and obviously going to get a buff sometime soon, I don't think we need, and I think that's a useless skill. Same thing, dude, give me your opinion. What are they doing with the ETA shop? Like, I know you're going to be on the panel, right? Could you please ask them, because you're in my chat right now, what are they going to do with the ETA shop? I get that they're trying to clean out all the old amorphous material and stuff, but what I don't get is why they made all of the items in the shop cost more than 600. So eventually, you're basically going to run out of ETA food. The shape stabilizers, I don't know how long they're going to stick around, but they're only applicable for the old stuff. So if you're a brand new player, you would be getting those from the ETA shop, not knowing what they're for, and then find out that you can't use them anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, there needs to at least be some kind of warning, or at least give us a date when, hey Gino, when they're gonna, like, just remove everything completely. So at least, you know, some of the veteran players have an idea of, okay, well, you know, August 17th, the shape stabilizer is getting removed from the game. Well, that's what I'm saying. They're making changes, but they're doing them so, how do I say this? Casually. Like, I feel like they're moving the Overton window. If that makes any sense. Subvergently, you know, they're doing it quietly in the background, slowly, right. The frog in the boiling pot, until one day it's just going to be gone. So, like, oh, I'm not on my seasoned account. Otherwise, I'd go through an example. But like, I don't need these. They're kind of wasted space. As a newer player, a returning player, you know, you might have a couple of hundred of old amorphous in the pocket. Which, again, is great, because you can double up the amorphous on the, they added the pity system to the old amorphous material, right? Cool, great. I can put 2 shape stabilizers on there if it's at 0 pity. I add 2, it takes it up to like 70, or like 70%, I don't know. I spin 2 more, and I get a forced shape. So I can actually pick my donuts out of it, but most of the old material that comes from there is now those coins that you play for over on an S. Or, yeah, over here in the limited trade shop or whatever.
Special human child. What do you need?
So yeah. Info grid exchange, this stuff, which, you know, again, you might need, you might not need. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out where all of this is coming in, where I might actually need some of this as a new player. Maybe metallic foil. We don't use blue brains anymore. We barely use these particles anymore because we don't need to build other stuff with these. I don't know. Like they're doing some weird stuff. It's making my brain hurt. I just want some answers. Had some changes to ETA would be nice. Yeah, slowly. How fast is it getting to Axion planes on the new account? It was super fast, dude. Like I could go level up right now. Let me actually do that because I gotta go visit him. So I'm purposely throttling myself because I wanted to see how much stuff you could actually grind without ever having to get to the planes. And it's a lot. It's like 85% of the game. Maybe even 90, like, at this point. I don't know, but look. I haven't even been to the planes. I haven't even unlocked it, bro. I have 1,400,000 mastery rank experience that I could cash in. So I'm assuming by the time I'm done doing all of this dumb stuff, I'll be at, like, 32, 31. I mean, aside from the guns, like, there's so much math here, I'm not going to calculate anything. But you can get to the planes super fast, even without the boost up path. This account was seasoned enough that I don't have the boost up path. So that's not available for me. But after the main story is the biggest hurdle, right? That's going to take somebody 10, 20 hours to get through if you listen to the story, maybe even 25 hours. But as long as you're just doing HQ orders along the way, which is what we're doing right now, Freyna's the last thing I ever probably need off of HQ orders. Oh, and I don't know if you noticed, but they added random jackpots, random blueprint drops to 400%. What I mean by that is I've only ran 400% and Sigma Sector for the most part. I've gotten random Eugen blueprints from 400% dungeons. A couple of them. So that's cool. I don't have any of the alloys because I'm not into the planes yet, but I've been getting some probably from Sigma, I'm guessing, as like a random drop. So I've been coming in here for my daily streams. I've been jamming this one out for about an hour, just farming one thing after another. How long have we been doing this, Lee? Maybe 2 weeks? Oh, it's probably 3 weeks. We'll be conservative. 3 weeks. An hour a day. Which, speaking of which, oh, we're only 30 minutes in. Sweet. I'll probably even get done farming this little thing before I get going. So now I'm going to pull the same trick I did on my main account when I was coming through. I'm going to just like throw 5 descendants on the cooker at once. So I only have to wait research time one time. Instead of waiting 36 hours for this one, play with them for like literally a half hour before they're 40, and then wait another 36 hours for the next one. No, we're just going to keep rotating them. Actually, she might be 40 now. Oh, nope, after this one. There it is. But this was my first account. I started this on Xbox One, and then they stopped support. I was only about 20 hours in, I had no idea what I was doing. So I'm like, screw it, I'll just port it over to Steam, but I really didn't want to play it on my PC at the time, because it's nice to have a gaming console just connected via capture card, so it takes all that stress off. Well, I kind of got forced into playing the game because I was already hooked at that point, so I transferred over to my PC, which was a whole nother issue. I needed to go get more RAM, it was cheap at the time, and an NVMe drive, just so I could play the game. So I invested, like, $200 in my PC just so I could play this stupid game and stream it at the same time, so it wasn't all for nothing. But my daughter got a hold of an Xbox Series S. We had a family member bought her for Christmas, birthday, whatever, And at some point, I ganked it from her and said, I'm going to download my Xbox profile onto that and see if this account is still here. And you know what? It was. Okay, you are done, lady. Let's go drop some cats, huh? Let's drop some cats. Oh, and I have a trigger mod unlocked for her. But I haven't opened up the plains to farm that silly on or whatever. You are gone. Oh, thank you. And this, I don't even know why I have this on. I need to put one of these on. I think I ran out of weapons before I bought... I was only missing like 5 weapons I had to go buy. 6 weapons I had to go buy. But for the most part, I just kept track of what I was doing when I was doing it. I didn't even turn that mission on, Lee. They got a free 4 minutes out of me. There I go, not following my own advice. Yeah, I know. No, LBG. That's where we're out here doing God's work, trying to teach the people the ways. They've made cats so easy too. Oh my god. Like, I'm only putting cats into... Why am I here again? I wanted to go to the other place. I'm not gonna... Actually, I gotta go to the library. No. This one. So I had, like, when I opened the account, I think maybe I had, like, 7 or 8 in the pocket. You know what I mean? The ones that they give you for the daily login, plus what one I can build every day, plus the 16 I've already dropped in a nest. Like, they've made catalyst farming so easy. Now I'm back up to 32 in like a blink. This, then here, because I actually need to turn the mission on. It's the last thing I have to do. I never follow my own advice. Check or measure twice, cut once. But I was excited. You know, Dream's gonna miss you, buddy.
Hack something, place a wiretap, check data.
Accept. Thank you. Lee, can we do this right? Can we do this the right time this time? Yeah, I think they should have a bundle of catalysts, a few energy activators, a couple of photon imprinters for like $10 a bundle. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of stay out of the shop. I give them free advertisement. But yeah, that'd be good, like a $10 starter pack. I mean, they give you like that energy activator when you first start the game and no one knows what it is. And I used to tell people, just don't use it until you get your first ultimate descendant. However, they give you Bunny when you reach hard mode. I thought they said that they were also going to give you the other 3 starting descendants, the other ones that you didn't pick. So if I picked Viessa, they would grant me Lepic and Ajax. I did not see that. And I've been watching new people play the game and kind of come through and pay attention to what they're doing. They're just getting Ultimate Bunny. Yeah, I know. And here's my theory with that, by the way. They're overbidding it on purpose because server time should mean more to them overall. So it's kind of like the contractor that comes in and overbids the job because he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it. So he overbids it by a lot, hoping that they won't take the bid. They'll go find somebody else cheaper. However, if they take the bid, now you're screwed because you're actually getting paid for it. I think it's because there's a lot of things that are just backwards. You know what I mean? Like, they could do a better job naming cooldown mods or this, that, and the other thing. There's just a lot of, like, lost in translation stuff that seems completely backwards from, you know, Western society. I mean, I know you're over on the other side of the pond, but hopefully you get my drift. So I feel like they overpriced it on purpose so people would go in there and look and be like, nah, I'll just spend the time in the game to farm it. But if you want to buy it, do I have to do some work? Do I actually have to do some work? The public lobby carry is just awesome, too. Love it. I don't have to do anything. You just run. Yeah, but it creates distrust. Someone who does buy it and feel ripped off, and those who don't know will think it's too expensive and may not play the game. Yeah, I can see your point for sure. It is a little discouraging when you do look at it and go, this stuff is so expensive. However, all of the old reviews about that kinda still stand. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's a lot of old crappy reviews out there based on, and if somebody is like really like looking into it, they're gonna come across those old reviews. Like, I was just bringing a returning player in. He said he put like 300 hours in when the game launched and then just didn't play it for a year and a half. He came back in the game, started streaming. I came across his stream, and I'm like, dude, they changed everything, bro. They changed everything. And he was one of those guys where it's like, I didn't mind the old system. I didn't mind grinding. That was cool. But he's super addicted and has been playing, like, I don't know, 7 hours a day for the last 8 days. And not once has he looked in the shop. You know what I mean? So I know the numbers are up. Most of the players that we come in contact with are on console, actually. But even the Steam numbers are up. So as long as I guess they keep the trajectory. I know that this season was supposed to be based on newer players, and they totally hit it out of the park. And then I heard a rumor that they said next season should be based on or focused more on veterans. And what I say to that is, if these don't change back over to some material that veterans can actually use, then next season will also not interest me all that well. I maxed out at level 400 on the battle pass like you did last season. And that's only because it went on for like 111 days. It was absolutely ridiculously long, but it doesn't matter. I can't use any of this stuff. I can power level anything at any point, anytime, anywhere. It takes 10 minutes. What do I need these for? Even the new player would still have to grind out the battle pass and grind the currency after the battle pass to even get these, and by the time that they get these, they'll realize it's so easy to level something. What do they need them for? Yeah, and that was the argument that I got from when they did the sword pass. Okay, everybody's like, the sword pass was so worth it when you take in account how expensive the stuff is at full-blown retail price from their store. Okay, fine. Fine. If you want to crunch your numbers that way, that's fine. But I didn't get the sword pass mainly because I didn't want to encourage them to do mid-season passes. We get these in COD. We get these in Destiny. We get these in Fortnite, okay? One of the reasons why I like this game is because they didn't come out with some extra pass that they wanted you to pay for every month. So I gotta get rid of a bot. Hang on. You're over here. And yeah, I mean, make it worth it for sure. But that to my point, make it worth it. You gave me 20 catalysts for $10. I might actually be all over that. But the 4 plus the energy activator, and now they've made it so easy to farm stuff. Like they're always doing that, right? Which I get it, right? They go, okay, let's eke out as much time as we possibly can because everybody's going to be on the servers during an update. So let's make the numbers incredibly hard for a couple of weeks, and then we'll nerf the dungeon. We'll add them to other things just so they can get that server time. I'm okay with that, right? It's the whole instant gratification versus delayed gratification. If you just play the game, you don't have to worry about all of the fluff that they put in the game. And that's just for seasoned video game players, you know what I mean? There are people out there that the second they open up a game, they're instantly buying the battle pass and a couple of skins. They'll play the game for 20 hours and then never touch it again. I get that. Every company is going to take advantage of that. So they are useful for people like me, new descendant, level them up fast, test builds. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I guess if you're gonna grab those things, I'm not gonna grind them out because I'll just go in. Now they've made the numbers so easy, bro. With 1 gold character XP gain modifier, 400% is all you need to get to level 40. And you get all the stuff along the way, the jackpots that they added, the shards, everything else. Which a new player is going to need. You know what I mean? If they start skipping those parts, then they're going to wonder why they're short and have to spend more time doing something that they could have done anyway. What I really liked about this game is you can compound your efforts 2, 3, and sometimes even 4 folds, depending on what you're doing. And I really like that aspect. So I can get a battle pass challenge done at the same time I'm doing a weekly, while also getting this part that I need and leveling and putting a donut in my descendant all at the same time. Speaking of which, I think we're done with this account, and we're going to switch over and actually do some harder stuff. In about 45 minutes. I don't need to be here anymore.
Just say the word.
I mean, Raven's going to be our next one, right? Which I'm kind of excited to see how they, like, fit her into the story. You know what I mean? Because she's got to come from somewhere, right? Are they going to pull her out of a pod from Sigma Sector? Or is she going to, like, break through the void? You know what I mean? Is going to be another one of Corell's the Factors. You know what I mean? He finally tortured whatever thing so many times that it finally awoke RK, and then once it awoke the RK, realized that I could just get the hell out of here, kind of like Nell. So I'm interested to see what the story would be. Yeah, there needs to be some regular... Yeah, and I don't... Like, the regular unlocks consistently. Yeah, I should go visit Ines real quick and figure out what I can put on the cooker for tomorrow. Because I know Lepic is still in there, cooking away. I love battle passes. Without battle pass, I wouldn't play live service games. There needs to be some kind of regular unlocks consistently. Yeah, and no, don't get me wrong. The battle pass thing is fine. It's the individual passes that they try to stack on top of it. And I'm glad that they only tried it once with the sword pass, and hopefully they learn their lesson. It's an easy way for us to keep supporting, because I do buy the battle pass. The game. And hopefully we'll make it to 12 years. Hopefully they'll keep going for a little while. Lepic is still on here. I don't need to actually put any Freyna parts on the cooker. Oh yeah, that was the other thing that I found kind of annoying. Where are you? Is like Freyna. Most normal descendants, you can get through shards. No, this is... The only easy way to get this is to really just do HQ orders. Yeah, but you are a veteran and you know this. Most people starting have no clue how things work. People want to pick the guns up and start shooting. Yeah. No, I get that. Coupons need to be a regular thing. I feel discounts, etc. Yeah, even if, I hate to say it, because they gatekeep everything else. Even if they say, hey, you reach mastery rank 30 and you get a coupon in your mailbox, that doesn't expire. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, that kind of thing would piss off the veterans, because they'd be like, where's my coupon? I already made it to 30. So they might be able to like kind of like finagle that some kind of way, but if they did something like that, so maybe we put it at a higher threshold because we haven't reached 35 yet. Maybe they would say, hey, you reached 38 and you get a coupon. So that way all the veterans have something to work towards and all the new players have something to work up towards. So even if they doled out their coupons in some kind of fashion like that, just make it significant and worth it. Something that had an expiration date, you know what I mean? I didn't even use that $100 coupon that they gave me, or the $500 coupon that they gave me. $500 caliper. I don't know what I'm going to put on. Do I have a weapon I can get yet? Maybe we'll crack open some Amorph. Oh my god. Too many games, too many menus. I already have Dia, so we'll crack this open. Peacemaker. I don't think I've built a Peacemaker yet. Can I build one? It says I can. Okay, so can I build a Peacemaker now, lady?
I'm listening.
I gotta be missing stuff, huh? There we go. That's better. Okay, I'm out of here. Hey, Trad. Some coupons would be nice, yeah. Maybe even at level 35. Get a 5% discount permanently. Yeah, something. You know what I mean? Now we're brainstorming. But yeah, I mean, when I said 30 at first, I realized that wouldn't work. We have to put it at a higher level so that way everybody gets a chance to get there. Okay, bloop bloop. Shut that off, shut this off, and we'll wait for this to boot. I mean, they're getting it. I mean, I know that we're working with, like, what, 3 different entities, basically. You've got Unreal Engine 5, the thing that it's built on, that they don't own. Epic owns that. We've got Nexon, the parent company, who's contracting the work out to Magnum Studios. So hopefully they get enough communication in between all 3 of those to understand what their player base is really looking for. Obviously, they know their demographic really well. And they've been making great strides, which is why I thought it was kind of funny when the couple months ago, the CEO on the financial statement had 2 sentences to say about the game, which by the time that got released or publicized, the devs were over on Magnum Studio were already saying, hey, we're going to be doing all of this stuff. And they said that for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months before that financial statement hit. and then everybody starts freaking out over, oh my God. And it's like, no, they already said that they were going to do it, man. It was like a 32-page document, and you're freaking out over 2 sentences. Did I not plug this into the computer? There we go. Sorry, I'm a controller user. And then this, I think they added days, Lee. I think they added days. They'd be doing this with the event a lot. Because I could have sworn I did the math when this landed, and we had to log in every day to get this. If you didn't have anything in the pocket, as far as memento tokens go, you either had to buy some or just hope that you made it. But I think they extended the days somewhere in here. I don't know when they did that. It looks different because now it says 24, but I've got 7, 14, 15, 16, 17 days left. So I think they did something about this, which I'm happy about. Because I really hate new players coming in and then they go, this is totally out of our... Yeah, you're welcome, man. Anytime. I hope you get some screen time. I will be watching from work. I thought I was going to be off work so I could live stream it and at least play the game while they're talking about the game. I don't know why. Something in my brain feels like that's so, like, meta. And then I can bring up what... But I hope you get some screen time. I'll be watching from work. I'll chime up in chat when I can, but I drive a high-low and I wear gloves. So it's kind of hard. But like even this event here, there's no memento tokens on it. You know what I mean? So even if a new player coming in, this was just a huge carrot at the end of the stick if I joined, say, like day 5. And I already found out I was 5 days behind with no way to catch up. But I'm going to grab this skin no matter what, because it's just going to be straight meme. There's going to be memes all over the place. Meme queen. Valby shark doo 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 doo. Valby shark doo 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 doo. Anyway, what are we doing in here, Lee? Oh yeah, the shape stabilizer thing. I can do that now. So, what do I got? This 24. I got multiple copies of this, and I'll go through this day after day, just so that way anybody that stops by finds this on the back chats. The back channels are the replays. I was thinking about making a video on this, but for any of this only applies to people that have old stuff. That's it. New player coming in, you're never gonna see this. You're never gonna know about it. You don't even have to worry about it. But if I apply both, it ups the force pity to like 75%. I shape one time. Do not hit the button again. Back out. Regular shape, like 2 or 3 times. 3 times. Now I can force shape. Or now I can pick my donut. So if you have a lot of these lying around, use them efficiently. Don't just throw them up there because you can, but you'll be able to get, because you can accidentally apply too much, is what I mean. Like, I can take my donut, because it will continue to force shape. So if I do this again, hit the button once, if I hit the button again, it will also apply the shape stabilizers that I don't need. It'll put me over the mark. So you could apply one more of these if you like, but I'll just, because I have so many pieces, I'll just take the L on the extra spin. It's not that big a deal, but I can get more donuts this way. You know, it's like I was never going to use those. But if you have some old Amorphous in your pocket, Trad, Yeah, still not sure how the whole thing is structured, but if I get some time, I'll speak and try to get... Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming you're going in blind, but at least it's not as big as a panel as it was last year. Like, they had everybody. The TV screen panel was what, like 75 of you guys? 75 content creators? There was a lot. There was a lot. So hopefully they'll actually be able to get down and spend more time talking to you guys. And I'm sorry you're still kind of in the dark. I'm sure you just got an email with an AOK or a verification thing, and you're kind of in the dark after that. So I'm assuming first hour is all going to be talk about what the setup is. The second hour should be talking to you guys specifically, and then the third hour is Q&A. I'm assuming that's how it's going to go. Oh no, I was talking about the meme skin. Oh yeah, I said I'd never get a meme skin when they came out. Yeah, but now this one's free, Trad. This one's free. I was like never going to use the meme skins. I used all of that stuff already. I didn't have much of beginning and returner players stuff anyway. Yeah. I mean, the horsey mo, dude. They knocked it out of the park with the horsey mo, bro. They really did. Like, come on. Like, if you didn't get this one, bro, I'm sorry. This is so good. Anyway, come on, Lee, get in here. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I should probably start the daily run. Reminds me of the Wiggler helmet in Monster Hunter. Yeah, bro. Like, see, the jiggle physics has other applications other than boobies and butts. We've got snouts and eyeballs. Actually, you know what? I am going to run him through Sigma. Why not? I'm already on him. Let's go. I need to go get my Amodz that are... Oh, wait. I need to transfer my donut. Doo-doo-doo. Even though I'm not going to be on later to transfer the second one, but they've given me so many... Oh, I can put my gun on the cooker. Yay! Copy number 2. Or 3. Copy number 3. Alright, it's time to hit up. I didn't get the sports entrance cosmetic. Makes that mask wiggle like crazy. I don't... You're talking the teleporter entrance? Yeah, I'm still on default, bro. Like... The teleporting transitions, I guess you could say. Like, it is what it is. I'm sure I have a couple of free ones that I could put on. It's literally like 3 seconds. And then you spend 4 minutes doing something. And then you get another 3 seconds of something. Yay, nothing. I can't do anything. This is my corner. Stay out of my corner. I mean, don't get me wrong, like every once in a while you'll see the pole, or you'll see the booty shake or the cat crawl. But to me, I like seeing these on other players because it's like, oh, I get a variety. Whereas if I have it on myself, you just kind of tune it out after a while. You know what I mean? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Bling, jackpots, bling, bling. Hey, regular Luna, you loading up? You loading up? Let's critique. Well, you put in an energy activator.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is on. Stand by. Best of luck.
That's a specialized Vulgus aircraft. It can fly through void storm. If you're gonna shoot it down, do it now. Hurry.
Oh, I misfired.
I see a gap in the enemy's air defenses. We can provide air support.
I want to see. I just want to see. Did I get any hit numbers? I don't think so. Dude, Mr. Mango. I'm not sure if he's still in the chat. We were chitty chatting for a little while. You can scroll back and put it on times 1.5. Times 2 might be too fast. But it's always a pleasure having him stop by. Sure is. Not gonna lie. Getting feedback from the community, so maybe he can be the voice of reason when it comes to Magnum Studio. One thing that I regret I missed out on is Season 1 badge and the Magisters. I pray they bring it back. Yeah, Fresh and I were just talking yesterday, kind of off stream, and some of these, like, badges you can't get unless you did Season 2 content. There's one of these in particular, I believe, is it White Knight Gulch? It has something to do with doing a special operation inside one of these. But they never rotate it. It's only the Fortress and White Knight Gulch. It's never this other one. And then there's a few of these in here too that if you didn't play, like you said, season 1 or season 2 when they came out, you're not getting them. You can't like 100% the game. What is this? Complete an interim review of Hagios neutralization void experiment. I don't even know what that is. Oh, from the battle pass. Okay. Yeah, they have got some live streams, some badges that are for preseason, I think. Yeah. And I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff that I missed out on too. But you know what? Aside from bragging rights, it doesn't hold any value. You know what I mean? All the value is kept with the game developer. Because it's against TOS to actually sell your account. Ergo, there's no real value in there for you. Now, yeah, you could sell your account, but if the person gets caught using a sold account for whatever reason, they'll just cut the whole thing off at the knees. You know what I mean? Wally time. Thank you. Thank you. We should go visit. Horkimo. You started playing season 1. I started somewhere in between season 2 and season 3. It was May 25th, May 25. So their first anniversary hadn't come up yet, and I was still trying to figure the game out. You know what I mean? Like, I think I got a chance to play Ice Maiden because she was brand new like 4 times. Like, and got carried through 2 of them. I know, I was thinking that too. You want the 4-minute teeth? We got time. Let's see how Etsimo does for 4 minutes straight. Eh, we'll only be 2 minutes over. Did they fix this? They did. It registers teeth mission now, instead of the blue tag. It's the little things that matter. It's the little things. Yeah, Magoo, they're hopefully on the 2nd they'll unveil what they're gonna do with the Colossi. They said that they're gonna restructure all of the hard mode fights, the hard mode difficulty. They're revamping like the whole main story, and I don't know what that's supposed to entail just yet. So hopefully they'll unveil what they're gonna do about that, even though it won't hit until like season 4, maybe even after Raven releases. They said that they're also working on an extreme mode for a Void Abyss, I think. Not Void. I'm sorry. I misspoke. Oh, no, wait. No, I'm not. I didn't. So, like, we'll have the regular Void of Colossi and then, like, maybe an extreme mode Colossi. And they're also working on a survival mode. So, like, this, I feel like, is more survival than this little 4-minute mission that used to be 10 minutes. Felt more survival-esque than Onslaught. So hopefully we'll get a roadmap for all of that stuff coming up. But for the most part... Tifa, thank you. I started mid-season 2.2. Whatever that was, bro. Whatever that was. I got 20 hours in and had to change accounts, okay? Whatever that was. I didn't have a whole lot of time to really understand what was going on before the Season 3 rollover. But sir, good sir, you've been there since day one, so please correct me. Please critique me, Tifa, critique me. Critique harder, Tifa, critique harder. Did that one go way far? Way far? Did I shoot that one over the horizon there? All right. Basically what they will do over inflate and yeah, I know, bullet sponges over. That's why I really don't like bounty. I don't want to shoot one target for 15 minutes. That's fine if you make the boss kind of overpowered and somewhat of a bullet sponge, but give him an entourage. Give him minions. You know what I mean? Like the whole commander thing for fire or whatever it was. Who am I being? Glay. They could have easily, like, put in some of the other fire-resistant commanders beforehand. Oh, I forgot to go up and over. Sorry, Lee. And then make us fight those before we got to him. But just make him not so much of a bullet sponge because we already had to spend the time and the HP bars to kill his entourage before we got to it. Like old school games, you know what I mean? When you finally got to the last board, you had to fight every boss from every previous board before you got to the big guy. So you can still make it take 15 minutes is what I'm saying. But throw in a little extra variety. It's not the time, it's the board. I would, but I'm trying not to fall asleep as I get carried through Axion weekly dungeons. Oh, did you put it on support request? Because what I noticed the difference between, like, if you're just going to grind out one dungeon because you need parts versus you put it on support request because support request has those extra Amodz, you are getting hard carried quickly through support request most of the time. Because everybody wants, all those veterans want those extra Amodz that they could be possibly dropping from the support request. And I believe it also completes your weekly on top of getting an extra chance at some more Amodz while you're completing the weekly. So the only reason why I'm not doing that right now is because I still need frickin' blueprints from the new dungeon. We can just go right into it now, right? I don't have to go back to Albion for this, right? I can start anything from anywhere. Oh, it's such a beautiful thing. Quality of life, guys. Why does it take you so long? Yeah, that was my problem too, Mr. Magoo. I was saying for months that Onslaught better be horde mode, right? Survival. That's kind of what everybody was thinking. But we have translation issues when it comes to this game, again, because it's, you know, it's a Korean-made company. We're already going through like 2 or 3 different things because of copyright and trademark. They can't always call it the same thing as something else. You know what I mean? Just for, you know, like take the Coke Bear, for example. Everybody gets the Coke Bear when they first log into the game. Everybody knows it's a Coke Bear, but nowhere on that can does it say Coca-Cola. So it's a Temu Bear. Anyway, and I guess technically the right onslaught means more tower defense-ish. You know, it's not survival. It's not horde. It is a completely different word. So I do feel a little hat on that one, but I can also understand where the confusion is coming in. Just like a lot of other things with the game, like the whole mod system. Why don't they just call it a cooldown mod? Why does it have to be nimble fingers? It should just be cooldown level 1, you know what I mean? And then the purple one is cooldown level 2, right? Skill expansion kind of makes sense. But then we have skill concentration, which confuses everything. And then you have power up. Like, just tell me that it's skill power increase. Class 1. Skill power increase class 2. Babysitting turrets and jammers. I only turn the turrets on inside Onslaught level 3 on the 3rd, like, wave section. Other than that, I'm killing stuff the whole time. Mainly because, like, I even like the close quarters, the tight, the small map. You know what I mean? But level, like, phase 1, phase 2, I don't even turn on anything. I'm just too busy killing everything. Because I want to save all of my shards, because if you can upgrade everything in level 3 to 3rd level, it drops the boss so much faster. All of those turrets do constant tick damage to it. And if you got crappy rolls along the way, that constant tick damage helps out a lot. I mean, again, I'm still not even killing everything. I've killed nothing. As we got a bunny in here, we still have a bunny here. Maybe I should change over to bunny. Can I drop a cat in? I can. All right, so we're gonna drop a cat in and change over to bunny. And now, because I have so many donuts, I just, every time a character that I'm using needs a donut, which, you know, I forgot to probably put one in Etsimo, but whatever. I just drop a cat in. 600 plus modes with their own names. 600 plus mods with all of their own names. Same that when I've learnt to switch them on, and as it's guaranteed rolls, most of the time I just get them for Jaber. Dude, I was complaining the other day I got one for Jaber. I'm like, what do I need a double gold Jaber mod for? I don't need this. But yeah, that's also some of my beef with the rewards. Like that Etsimo dice board, if you were spinning for Etsimo and going around, all of those rewards on that board were 100% great. Even if I had a random chance at getting it. If I could get 3 catalysts at once, or have a chance to get 3, that's great. They should have just taken all of the rewards that were on the Etsimo board and like RNG'd the fuck out of it for Onslaught. Instead of, now I only have to do 4 Onslaughts a week to get something that could be complete dog shit, doesn't make me want to do Onslaught. But if they gave me maybe Amodz alongside all of the stuff that was on that Etsimo board, I'd have been all over it. I'd be playing it more often. I'd be like, give me those 3 catalyst drops. And I'd be hooting and hollering every time I got it. I don't need the one, or what was the highest like money reward? I don't know. I can't remember. It was pretty high. Like 100 million. I think it was 100 million. I don't even want the money. But like you get something like this for Nell or for Glay. And I think this was actually given to me. Thank you, Dream. Thank you, Captain Donuts out there. But that in and of itself is only going to be good for like her Blood and Iron build. Yeah, you made a lot of gold from that board, but that's what I mean. Like all of the resources on that board were good. Or even if they gave us currency from doing Onslaught. Like the stupid pumpkin coins that they did, or the time shards, or whatever kind of extra... like, they've proven that they can do this. And then let me build up enough of that currency that I could trade that in for 3 catalysts. You know what I mean? So they took that away and they gave us 4 Amodz a week. Not that impressed. I'm not sure what kind of subsect of their community they're trying to pander to by doing that. Unless they're really trying to focus the trade market, which would also kind of make sense because if, you know, I've got a triple red Amod, I could stick that on the market for 5 to 10,000 caliper, and somebody would actually put money on their account to purchase it. The way I look at the trade market is it's a nice way that I could get the battle pass for free. Or maybe if I get some decent rolls, I could put it up on the market and get a skin bundle. It wouldn't leave the system. There's already enough caliper floating around out there that it could just kind of like just keep circulating the way it is, but they need to keep bringing in new caliper, right? People actually purchasing stuff. And that's the only reason why I can say they geared it that way. Greed. Anyway, what am I doing now? I wanted to switch to Bunny and then run the other 400% because I aspired now. God, I can't remember which one I had. I think it was this one. I think I get rid of the other build. I don't want to change the Graper because he's coming back around and I want to see how this build holds up once they do it. So this is what I use to fight Graper with. The Great Graper. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. I don't know anymore. I'm fried. I'm frizzle fried. But I know I gotta do like one more of these. And yeah, that's... live service is dead without new players for the most part. I don't mind them catering like this season towards the new player aspect. Because that's just the business model. You know what I mean? And at some point, I'm sure if they're doing their job right, that they've crunched all the numbers, right? So we had just take some Steam numbers. I really hate using just Steam numbers, but really it's the only thing I got to draw from. This game, when it launched, had 200,000 players, right? That came in, tried it out, touched the game, downloaded it, maybe killed their first Colossi. I don't even know. Maybe they didn't even get through the tutorial. So out of the world population, that's only 200,000 people that have touched the game. I'm sure there's somebody out there crunching numbers to say, hey, you know, we still got like an extra, like, we're not going to get everybody in the world, but if we can get let's just throw out a crazy number, 1 billion people to touch the game. Then that means out of those 1 billion people, maybe, cut it low again, 1 million people will stick around and actually play the game. So, until they reach the threshold of however many players have actually touched the game versus how many players stay with the game, you know what I mean? I know we're talking about big numbers here, but I'm sure somebody's crunching them. Then they will finally close their doors because they're all out of new players to connect with. That make sense? Oh, one more. Yeah, no, I know, and that's why I hate using Steam numbers, Magoo. I really hate it. But it is the only publicly available day-to-day number that somebody can draw from. So, like, what do I got here? I'm in a lobby right now. I know Lee is on PlayStation, that's fine. But I've got 2 other console users in here that seem to be fairly fresh. Seem to be. Because console has a wider reach, let's just take mastery rank 13. Are you kidding me, right? So this guy's clearly a new player. Using the battle pass weapon because he thinks it's cool. He got it for free. His starting character is clearly Ajax. And he's invested into this character not knowing that he should just go hunt the ultimate version. Maybe he is. But the point I'm trying to make is we don't have the console numbers. I don't even think Nexon has a real good handle on the console numbers. They might, but what I mean is there's a broader advertisement. So they put it on the Battle Pass. They put it on PlayStation Plus, advertised as free to play, which is another argument that I have for a different day. Maybe I won't go down that rabbit hole, but it's pulling in a shit ton of new players that we, as Steam number followers, can't keep track of. So, yeah, right. Just boggles my mind. Some of the stuff. See through. Right. That's what I get. Like, I don't like. Maybe I'm not in a position to critique builds all that much, but as a seasoned player, you know when you're playing with a new one. But if he really likes Ajax, somebody really needs to tell that guy, hey, go get the ultimate version before you start investing time into this. But maybe he's got a photon imprinter because he was here when Etsimo started, so at least he's got one in the pocket. So maybe he has a plan. Maybe. I wouldn't know that. What I do like is with all of the updates and everything that they've done over the last 3 weeks, is energy activators and donuts are more readily available to you. So dropping your first 1 or 2 or 3 into your couple it won't take nearly as much time to regain that than it used to. So I'm not even that like torn up about it. And even if somebody's I run into a new player and they're like, hey, well, I like this guy. I just been doing the things. That's great. Use them for training purposes. And then we'll figure out how to set you straight on the back end. I still have to do a void vessel. I'm already bunny. Let's go. And because I don't care about this content anymore, I just run the easy thing to get it done and over with. And what I've also noticed coming up through my new account, or not my new account, my first account, is everybody's running Void Vessel now. The fact that they put this on the daily list is giving veteran players a chance to actually just dip in casually and help out the newer player that could be struggling in this area. It's not just without looking at builds, you can feel it in your build if it's not performing like it should be in a random group. I mostly stick to playing solo now. Yeah. But again, my builds are catered mainly to party play, you know, not solo play. So it doesn't matter what they're doing, good, bad, new. I'm gonna be the nice guy and be like, okay, let's just get this done. Wrong way. Is this on my daily list today? I haven't paid attention. But let's not forget. Nope, not on the daily list today. Come on, come on, come on. Get it, 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 get it. Should have my thunder cage on. I don't even know why this is preset to this build. I think I was leveling it so I could get the Glay build on. And I just saved it to this. What's up, Albie? Oh my god, I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna run out. Oh, I missed one? Okay, buddy. Is he AFK right now? He is so far behind. The Valby. Give me magic or give me death. Did that Valby finally make it in here? Finally. No, she was shooting at that thing. Like she had Veil Analyzer on her weapon. MR30 and you're running a Valve? Is this the right one? Maybe they just haven't upgraded Valve yet. Oh, okay. They got the Voltia. Will you die already, you stupid bunny? I parked it here so I could die. Thank you. It's mostly thanks to AFK players I play solo. Oh, it started me here? I thought it was going to start me downstairs. Come on. Is that because somebody was in here? Let my trick work. Let this... Karma. Did they fix this? I started here again. I think they fixed this. This is unfair. Just pull me in, Lee. I know you're down there. Oh. Wait. You can turn them off? Or did it blow when I hit when you hit the threshold? Usually when you die there, it spawns you like right here at the bottom Like, you don't have to go through all the bullshit. Did they fix that, Lee? No, 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 I want to die there. That's the point. It shortcut a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't have to run through. Are you ready to take damage yet? Take my damage! Take it! Alright, I gotta pee.
Please verify the data.
20? 20? Give me a resource box. Give me donut blueprint and resource box. Nope, I got gold. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom, folks. I'll be right back. Shouldn't take more than a minute or so. I appreciate everybody stopping by. It's been a pleasant conversation so far. I've got about 20 minutes left, and then I should, you know, really think about shutting it off. But we'll be back. I'll probably run some hard dungeons, because now... Yeah, I didn't even use the bunny kick, right? Because I got the other build on. It's already preset. And then I built the other build, the gunner build, on the other slot, but I don't want to give up the graper yet, because I really want to see how that goes, and I'm going to forget if I change it. I'm not buying another slot, so, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, appreciate it. I'll be right back. You know, just like giraffe necks. This thing's got to go down. I'd like to thank everybody being here for this station call out. If you happen to find this place on your streaming service of choice, don't forget to smash those like buttons and share this out. Every little bit helps. Just keep doing the stuff that they tell me to tell you to do. And if you'd like to support, leave a tip, join a group. There's a few links in the description. The wife and the family here make gorgeous, one-of-a-kind paintings, glow-in-the-dark jars, trays, hand-dipped hydro art for any room in your house, bringing color to life. So thanks for stopping by.
You're gonna regret it.
Okay. I am back, folks. I am back. Had to happen. Had to happen. Any way it could happen. Any way it could. Yes, Tong, I washed my hands. Okay, I think we're going to get into some new dungeons because I still have to complete, 20. I did the intercept battles already. I did, I could farm some green tickets, but I think I still have a couple of weeks on that. I'll probably go back to farming green tickets after I get the dungeons done. So dungeons should be done next couple of days. I'm not going to do 12 runs right now, but a couple will knock it down significantly. Studio mode, because I'm sure I have sound bites that don't need to be running right now.
You're gonna regret it.
Okay, let's go. What did I press? I don't even know what I pressed. Good buttons. And thanks, Gino. I appreciate you hanging out, man. Like I said, I hang out over there in Corbin's chat. I hang out in a couple other people's chats. I lurk most of the time. I'm usually there, but at some point I gotta get to playing games. And I try not to overlap, but it's the internet. It's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. Because this is the only time that I got to play. So because this was live service, it kind of gave me a reason, like, I'm probably gonna play this game every day. It gave me a reason to like just start like streaming and getting used to it. And, you know, we'll expand, we'll figure it out. I'll get through the rest of the little bits and the bibs and the bobs. But about making content for it, it's, unless I'm going to produce 3 videos a day for like a year straight, which there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to do that. I might as well just go live and do the things that I normally do anyway. And then when I started getting into this game, I was like, well, what kind of videos could I produce? I realized it was complicated and people might need some help figuring it out. So if you got a new player, a returning player, or anybody else that needs a brush up, those are the type of videos that I'm trying to produce for the channel for now. Like how-tos, guides, like I can talk information. I'm good with that. I may be horrible at social media. May not be that great of an entertainer. But by golly, I can compile some data. Was that it? Now let's get to the real fight. Just shooting my gun in one direction. Not have to think about dodging or any kind of mechanics. Just stomping all over everything. Like, we don't need the game anymore. We just need guns. Teleporting invisible guy with a sword. Yeah, right. But like, I don't even need to know their names. You know what I mean? That's why I'm interested to see what they do with the survival mode. Like, some kind of crazy zombie-like experience. This is good, but they're tracking. They still haven't fixed the tracking. They need to fix the tracking. But I don't know if they can put it that type of way, because I think that specific type of tracking might actually be under, you know, trademark, copyright, some kind of thing. That's why we have Temu tracking. Oh, I keep forgetting to switch to the red bike. Oh, am I gonna make it this time? I haven't made it like the last 6 times. Oh my god. Please charge faster. Please charge fast. Oh, I can tank it? Okay then. Don't worry, I'll get to it, I swear. I don't even have to move. Gmo is here. That's good, buddy. That's good. We'll keep that. Screen cap it. Put it on the internet. Magoo, I also want to point out that would you please, like, report me? Like, I'd love to get shadow banned at least once. Like, "20-second queues, solo wallies, like, bring it." I feel like I'm, like, missing out on this club you guys all talk about, you know, this band club. I want to be in the band. Fucking cube. That's the other thing I don't like about this. Why? Why am I shooting straight up when I run into cover? Every other third person, you shoot at the thing. You don't go, duh. Like, what is this? And don't even get me started on the mantling. No, I know, I'm too close to the wall, Jedi. My point is, why does it shoot straight up? Like, did they do that decision just to be different? Or it's because they like, had to, because all the other crazy assets they got going on in this fucking game? Like, you see all the beveled edges? This is what I was complaining of Fresh, like, months and months ago. You probably already heard this argument. But, like, all of the... Like, they're not square. All of these beveled edges on everything, the fine, like, details, which make the game look cool. Shitty for mantling. Shitty for mantling. Which is the functionality that matters. And that's also called your Rambo rage. Just as a groupie, I'll take it, I guess. I'll take it. You know, you just got to relax your throat and it'll slide right in. I'm just saying, they make it sound so easy, but it's really not. Takes a lot of practice. Ah, 3 seconds, really? I can tank it. I can tank this, right? Ah. Ooh. Yay! Oh, I got one. Cool. Oh, cool. I got 2. Hey, I got 1 of each that I'm low on. What have we got going on? What have we got going on? Now I'm curious. The fuck did I skim right past this thing? Fuck, I got 1 on the cooker right now. That's my level 2. So I still need 3 more, so I need 1 more of these. And 2 more of those. I have a feeling I'll get this along the way. Alright, again! I know for once I'm actually going to have all the material before the blueprints. Did they flip-flop the numbers again? Because ultimately that's I don't know. How many times can they flip-flop the game? I bury with 4 copies, Sigma. I mean, you were just grinding it out in Sigma. I mean, I might go back there once I'm done with the 20 for the week. What the fuck? Well, I'm completely useless. Thanks, guys. Oh, wait, I can shoot something. running out of turbo. Again. Probably just this last time. Crap, I didn't even look at the watch. 2:01. I gotta go to bed. Just chip away at it. I'm seriously starting to think they broke my recoil, bro. Like, this feels wildly out of control for no good reason. Oh, maybe because I'm on the wrong fucking weapon. was wondering what the hell was going on, bro. Hey, yeah, I got another one. Yay, gimme. Alright, I gotta go to bed. Mostly a hard cap of 2 hours when I gotta work. I might go on for 3.5, sometimes 4. On my off days. But I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you're new here, I hope this video finds you well. If you're seasoned, maybe you'll get some extra tips and tricks out of the deal. With that being said, again, I'd like to thank everybody stopping by. I have made it over 250 subs. I'm waiting to apply for the creator code thing because I just don't want it to drop below 250. So I'm waiting till like 165, and then I'll go reapply. And maybe I can get one of those things popping. Other than just like anything else in the game, it most likely will just be for prestige. But I might as well grab it because it's there. As you got some people coming in, there's a lot of new players, there's a lot of returning players. Give them as much information as you can. It's a fun game, but you gotta, you know, just like every other live service, there's some stuff you gotta learn. And that goes for everything across the board. Marketing, trailers, collaborations, daily login rewards. But if you enjoy it, keep playing it. I might pick up some 7 Days to Die. I might start picking that up. I gotta drop in the good old download and get through the tutorial. I don't know when I'm gonna set that up, but at least I got the game now. So when you will be seeing some streams for that sometime in the future. I just don't know how to present it yet, but whatever, it'll happen. So don't forget to do the stuff that they tell me to tell you to do. NeMoZGameZ signing out.
Nemo said he put a challenge in there. Can you pronounce this? His name is NeMo no ultra microscopic silico volcanocoriosis. Oh my god! Well, I can't pronounce it fast.
Sorry for dropping the R word on the internet, but goddamn, why are you a fucking medic if you're not gonna do medic shit?
Wanna blow something up? Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn